starting off the week with a little bubbly. And we also had Taco Bell. This is Moochdocking at the finest right here. Can't beat a hot tub. Welcome to our RV potluck. What did you bring to the potluck, guys?
Some Brussels sprouts for those kinds of people.
You guys aren't invited to the next potluck. Not invited at all.
Air fry. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't care whatever you do to them. Oh, what are you playing?
She's playing Guess Who by just going.
Oh, nice. So we're doing cauliflower soup tonight. That's what I'm bringing to our RV campground potluck, aka Moochdocking. So. So we got a package. Well, Joe got a package. I didn't get a package because nobody cares about me. But we got it from the mother-in-law, really your mother.
It's not to me though.
My mother-in-law. But it's to Joe. Mm-hmm. And see, I'm pretty disappointed because I was the only one that got her a Valentine's Day gift. Did you know that? I was the only one. It might have not been appropriate, but I was the only one.
You sent her something very special.
I did. So it's wine and country gift baskets. And it's this Easter bunny thing. So fancy. It's the golden ticket.
Just to Joe.
I just smell potpourri. I feel like I should be smelling chocolate or something delicious. It's got floppy ears.
Love it.
Ooh, there's cichlids and nerds. Mike and Ike's.
Oh.
Butterfingers.
What?
Oh, Becca would be very upset.
I don't know who that is.
The girl I used to work with, you can't mix chocolate and like any other candy because then all the other chocolate tastes like the candy apparently. It really doesn't, but that's what she says.
I think it's the other way around.
Yeah. Ooh, those are my favorite. We got oranges.
Ooh, those are good.
So we gotta hide this from Joe because this is all from, this is for me. This is not for Joe.
I know, right?
We got a Tootsie Roll bank, a chocolate bunny. There's like Jolly Rancher things or whatever these are, Laffy Taffies.
This is from Wine Country?
Airheads, I guess so. Jelly Bellies. Oh, Blythe is gonna love that. That's a nice mess.
All right.
So thank you, Joe Ellen, for not getting me anything. I'll just give this all to Joe.
You did nothing to your grandson?
I know.
Nothing to me?
Yeah. The only one that gets anything is Joe. See if I get you a Valentine's Day gift next year. Yeah. Ooh, Smarties. Oh, they're sweet tarts. I'm gonna eat them anyways. So I'm just gonna sit here, eat some of Joe's snacks. I swear I didn't eat anything.
Push that poop out of your butt. Blood, get that poop out of your butt. Blood, get that.
All right, what day is it today even? I don't even know. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday? Yeah, because Joe's working today. Yeah.
Don't know.
So we're having a little pajama parade today because there's absolutely nothing else to do and we're tired, we're lazy, we don't really want to do anything anyways. So Creature's about to poop. Good job, Creature. And then we're going to go for a walk. A little pajama parade. Everybody's in the pajamas. Pajamas? Pajamas. She's kind of in pajamas. She's in pajama pants. The rest of it's like a pretty dress. She's always got to wear a pretty dress. Right, Blythe?
We did Creature in here.
Yeah, we're going to put Creature in there. We got the wagon ready for Creature. What'd you find?
Swing.
Swings?
Come
Swings.
on. Well, he's the baby.
So she saw some swings. So she's all excited.
We're taking extra precautions.
Yes. We have sanitized and
They're like a
desanitized
mile
and
away from the
deionized
church.
and de whatever.
Nobody within miles, I think.
There's more trees over there. Whoa!
What you doing, Pop? Huh? Just sniffing? Getting your sniffs on?
Was that fun for us? I think so, buddy. It's okay.
Are you swinging with Mama?
It's probably that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all of us.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're getting me dry.
We're having fun.
We're having fun.
You want me to swing too?
Well, maybe Trish will take a video of all this thing.
Leapfrog.
Frogger here?
Woo!
Somebody needs to keep moving.
I think this one's about to break.
Jeez, really?
The bracket is loose, so it's spinning. Blythe is playing Xbox for the first time.
That's a way though.
So they're doing some corny scavenger hunt thing. I'm wearing my Indiana Jones hat because we're scavengering. That's what Indiana Jones did, right? So, oh, somebody's crying. See, scavenger hunts are bad. People get hurt, okay? Not a good thing. People get hurt. Creature's just wandering around down there. She's gonna slowly mosey her way back up.
Hi, Dara. Come in here.
Come in there. You come out here.
I think since people at the first house are
So what are we doing?
we're doing a scavenger hunt.
What are we scavengering for?
Leaf that isn't green.
Well, they're right there.
Blythe, what color are they? Blythe, do you know what color it is?
You want out or in?
It's really in, technically
That a
speaking.
dogwood tree right there, guys?
Yes.
Smells like it.
It is.
Okay. Well, Blythe, we have to take a picture of it. And this is for leaf and limb.
Come on. Which way is the ball?
Come on, Blythe.
Here's the ball.
Come here.
Come on, let's go out here.
Here's the ball.
What did we find so far?
We found a dogwood tree, a leaf that isn't green, and a new leaf, right?
Yeah. But we can maybe cheat and get a picture of the butterfly on our house.
Okay, it didn't say a live one.
It does not. It just says butterfly. So
So is West Nile virus part of the thing?
We're not worried about that
Part
one
of
anymore.
part of our property.
What are you doing over there, Mama?
Taking pictures of this knotty tree, but I'm trying to get a better photo of all the knots on it.
Maybe you should not do it.
I think we cheat also.
So they got these little guys hanging out back here. Apparently they're crawdad huts. We should get us some crawfish. You guys finding some crawdads down here?
Yeah, well, no. I think
So we were gonna go check out a Lance travel trailer this weekend, but we're probably not going to now because they don't have the model that we're interested in stock. And looking around everywhere else, like nobody actually has them in stock. So there's like one in like Michigan, and Southern Ohio.
No.
That's all we can find.
The moon.
So that's kind of out. So I don't know what we're gonna do this weekend. We're gonna figure it out as we go along.
More scavenger hunts, my guess is.
Oh, I'm so excited if there's more scavenger hunts. I'm really excited. I don't know. Alright, so we are currently moochdocking, which if you don't know is just a term they use if you're, driveway surfing is another term. Basically you're parked at somebody's house, you're not in a campground or an RV, park or anything like that. We do have access to water and electric here, which is nice. You just don't have access to sewer, which is common. So we're just hanging out for a couple weeks here in North Carolina, and it looks like we're going to probably be heading home this week. Which really, like, our plans have not changed. If you didn't know, we planned out our entire route before we left this year. So everything was booked, planned, all set up. Teresa is huge in planning, and on top of that, we were really concerned about internet and that kind of a deal, and getting someplace and not knowing like where to go or that kind of a deal. So we planned the whole thing out. So we've pretty much stayed on schedule 100%. We were possibly going to stay here a little longer. But it's just, we're just at the point where it's like, we should probably go home, I guess. But we're looking forward to going home, seeing family and that kind of a deal. But at the same time, we're not. We're from New York. We're not from New York City. We're on the whole opposite side of New York, which is just kind of, with the whole virus thing and everything, it's kind of average cases and everything like most of the other country has. It's not like a hot spot where we are. That's New York City, which is a whole other side of the state. We're like 8 hours away from that. So we're probably going to be heading home next week and checking out home and driveway surfing at home, and kind of we'll be there for the summer. Next fall, we're planning on hitting up Florida. We're going to kind of see the Ocala area. We want to go see the Keys, that kind of a deal. Which reminds me, I actually got to book the Keys like probably today or tomorrow. I got to see what the date is. And then we're just going to kind of, like I said, hang out for the summer. We're going to do some stuff for the summer around New York. We might take a little trip up to Maine. We'll see. We're trying to kind of squeeze that in and figure that out. But one project we're really kind of trying to do this summer too is possibly upgrade the big old camper here. Well, actually, upgrade / downsize. We're one of the only people that we've talked to that want to go smaller instead of bigger. So this camper has plenty of space for us. We've never kind of been in a situation where we're like, we really need more space. I mean, when we had like, our parents come and visit, yeah, things are a little tight, but you're outside a lot, you're going to do stuff, so it's not that big of an issue. But we are looking at a camper that's 7 feet smaller, but it's also like more of a true 4-season and everything else too. It's a little lighter, so it'll be a little easier to tow, a little easier to get around. There's a few things like the Grand Canyon that we basically skipped this year just because it was like, I don't know how the parking lot situation is going to be, and it's always kind of scary because total we're like 50 something feet long. We're almost 60 feet long with the truck and the trailer and everything hooked up. So getting in and out of parking lots can, it can be kind of a little iffy here and there. And so that's kind of a big reason why we want to go just a little smaller, but it has a very similar space in what we have too. But we are looking at a Lance 2185, which is another bunk model, and apparently it's extremely hard to find. They had one when we were in Texas, and we were going to go look at it at one of the dealerships, because the dealerships are far and few between too. There's not a ton of Lance dealerships, like towards the East Coast especially. It's a California company, so they're more towards the West Coast and slowly kind of diminish as they go onto the East Coast. But we found one that was in Texas. We were going to go check it out, and then we just kind of got busy and didn't really check it out. We should have, because I was planning on checking one out today, actually in North Carolina, but they sold it a few weeks ago. There's a dealership about 45 minutes to an hour north of where we are in North Carolina. So we were going to check that out, and so that's kind of out of the question. And then looking back at home, there's only one up like very, very north in the Adirondacks, basically. And there's some in Ohio and some in southern Pennsylvania. And looking around at all their websites and everything, like nobody has this model in stock. So there's one in like southern Ohio, and I'm emailing some companies to see if this summer they're going to get some in. We'll see. But that's kind of a project for this summer. Is possibly upgrading the camper. This camper has actually been doing great for us. The windows get cold. We've got huge single pane windows on it. We've kind of done some things to help with that, putting up the insulation, the reflectant material, and putting up insulated curtains and that kind of a deal helps out a ton. But the Lance that we're looking at is more of a true 4-season. It's got dual pane windows. It's got the underbelly's all enclosed, which ours is. Ours has the cold weather package on it. But the thing is, with a lot of these campers, kind of more budget campers like we have, the cold weather package is just kind of sealing up the bottom, insulating the tanks. Your tanks are heated through your gas furnace, no big deal. And we haven't had any issue with any of that freezing, even though we've been down to 5 degrees. But the big issue that we've had is the valves for your sewer and your gray water freezing. And, eventually you could probably do some damage there. We haven't had any damage done, and, we've tried to not let them freeze for very long, obviously. But it's just, it's kind of an issue. And the Lance camper has that all tucked up inside. So you don't have to worry about anything freezing on that. The insulation's a lot better on it. It's made with different materials, so you're not supposed to have mold and mildew and all that kind of a deal. So we're gonna hopefully check one of those out this summer. Like I said, that's our project, is to find one, check it out, see if we can actually see if it will fit us, because that's the first thing we got to do, is just see if it'll kind of fit us. It was kind of disappointing too, because the place in North Carolina basically had one all set up completely how we want it. It had the interior that we were interested in, and it had the solar package on it already, and just a couple other features that we really liked. So hopefully we can find one. Like I said, we will see. But this week we're just hanging out again, hanging out and hitting up a little bit of hot tub time, and eating some food, cooking some dinner at home, and going on some walks, and that's about it. It's nice weather here, at least. It's like 65, 70 every day and sunny. It's getting down to like mid upper 40s at night, so it cools down, so the camper cools down. But it is what it is. But we'll be home and start kind of planning the next trip, and maybe planning that camper. We'll see. So Teresa and her sister went to the store to get some food. We're gonna do some fajitas tonight, and maybe have a campfire and just kind of hang out. So we've got I got a tree that fell down that I got to cut up here, so we'll have some campfire wood, and we'll see how that goes. Blythe has been asking for a campfire for the past couple nights. We haven't had one in probably like 2 months, so I don't know what spurred up this whole all of a sudden I want to have a campfire deal. So we're probably going to do that tonight.
What do you have?
Mushrooms.
What are they?
Mushrooms.
They're not marshmallows?
It's a genetic defect. Yeah.
We got mushrooms.
Can you say marshmallows?
Mushrooms.
Teresa always mixes up mushrooms and marshmallows, and I think it's genetic because somebody else can't even say marshmallow. They can only say mushroom.
My creature.
Where's your creature?
Right there.
It's not on fire. It's not cooked all the way. And the only way to make s'mores is with fudge stripe cookies. Well, any type of cookies. Peanut butter cookies are good. Thin mints are good. Fudge stripes are more traditional though.
It's got the graham cracker.
So this is the right way to make a s'more. Not graham crackers and chocolate. It's a 2-ingredient.
It's the efficient way.
Yes, it's efficient. Very efficient. We gotta be efficient. Gotta be efficient.
Efficient.
Gotta be quick,
Efficiency.
efficient.
Yes.
It's the right way to do it.
Are we gonna
See.
toast the s'more a beef?
I think we should. In the spirit of Easter.
Burn, buddy, burn. Burn, buddy. Oh, I got smoke.
Can you get a Thin Mint sandwich for Joe?
Yeah.
Burn, bunny, burn. Burn, bunny, burn. So we killed some weeds the other day. We're gonna try and take care of some weeds. The dead weeds, the correct way. This is a full-on like redneck evening right now.
To the green stuff over here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see like how well it eats away at some of the stuff that's already dead.
Yeah. Behind the.
So we either are gonna kill the weeds or we're gonna set the neighborhood on fire. We haven't quite decided yet, but we'll let you know in a couple hours. For only $29.95, it's the Weedomatic 2000. It's a manic, it's a panic, it'll put your neighbors in a panic. It's a manic! I get nothing. I get nothing.
What's that?
I get nothing.
I got nothing.
No clapping, no nothing. It's $29.95, people. $29.95.
For a half hour to refill it.
Yeah, probably. I wonder how much propane you're eating through right now.
I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Give it a go. Well, that was kind of scary. I was out flying the drone really quick. Blythe and Creature are in here sleeping. And I came in and getting everything packed up, and I just kind of got the hint of something smell, like a burning smell. And I was like, what is that? And I thought it was maybe the laptop or something, I didn't know. But this was plugged in right by the laptop. This is like one of those electronic devices that keep like mice away. I have no clue how old this is, to be honest with you. This was in our house when we bought it, in our like sticks and bricks. But I definitely think this is it. I think it was starting to catch fire. You can see it kind of discolored a little bit there and there. So yeah, that was kind of creepy, but good thing we caught it before it caused any issues. But you never know what's going to happen. So it's just kind of curious. So I popped this thing open, and there's a big resistor there or something, and it is all charred on the board. And that doesn't look good either right there. Got lucky today.